All right, I believe we are good to go. This is the big one. The Ohtani 10 strikeout, 3 home run game with all kinds of chases. We got 70, I believe, and sold them all. So just as it's a wet our palette, we're gonna do Cooper Flag. This is a single Cooper Flag. We got 4, and the other 3 are coming in another order. So we're just gonna see what we got for Cooper. This will be the last of our NBA, other than the other stuff that hasn't come yet. Yeah, let's check it out. See what we got going on. Oops. Cooper Flag, just the base card for Cooper Flag, but we got 3 more chances, so that'll do for Cooper. All right, let's get started on the main event here. Lots of Blue Jays stuff. Some Dodgers stuff, getting into the World Series stuff here. This is, well, you can see Barger, Blue Jays. I believe Barger might have a chase. I'm not sure. We only got a few of these. Not a lot of Blue Jays fans in the Discord, so let's see what we got. There is Barger, first pitch hit grand slam in World Series history. That's pretty amazing. All right, let's see what we got in here for these guys. Barger, base, and Blue Jays, 9 runs, also base. Tough on these playoff cards. Just a lot of people buying them. Even the Blue Jays stuff. Not sure how they ship to Canada, but maybe they have free shipping. I don't know. All right, Edman and Kershaw. Let's see what we got in here. We have Tommy Edman's clutch defense. Let's do it this way. Don't see anything for Edman. And there is Kershaw. His heart palpitating relief appearance. But no dice for us. Man, when they brought Kershaw in, I was like, Kershaw better get them out of this, because they are going to just string him up in the streets if he loses that game for them. All right. Next up, Glasnow. I think there's 1, and Akike. Also a defensive play, I believe. Let's see what we got here. Got anything? There is Glasnow. First career save. And we got Edman. Oh, wait, no. Kike. My bad. Cool shot there. Game-winning double play. Forrest, what's up, dude? Big hits coming in this NPB break. Yes, I forgot to mention we're going to rip a couple boxes of NPB. Get into some NPB. And we got some guys coming to the U.S. Imai and Murakami. Just 2 of the big names already looking for postings. Let's get into the mem. We got 3 mem. Most of them are the Ohtani, but we got this Vlad Jr. auto and a Jays relic from earlier. This might be ALCS related. Let's see. Excited for the break today. Me too. These boxes are loaded. Loaded. Especially the chrome stuff. And a little birdie told me that MPB Finest is on the way. So if you're into that, and you should be, I think we might have got something in here. We did. It is Vladdy Guerrero out of 25. ALCS MVP. We've had a lot of good luck with Vladdy cards. So that is welcome. And here's the team card. Nothing going there. was hoping for an IV today, but we still got Ohtani. Maybe we'll get one of those. Okay. Vladdy on the 5-pack. Gets us an orange. Try these stand loaders out. I don't know how I feel about these, other than the fact that they're pretty much impossible to tip over. So they're convenient. A little expensive. Getting to the Ohtani stuff. Let me make sure I have everything I need here. What do we have here? 891. Let's just jump ahead there. 91. DMX, 2 for Tommy, 40 hands. 1 for Banana JK, and 1 for Borbo. So 5 folks. 4 folks, 5 buys. Vying for that one. That's a nice one. Okay, let's get into the Ohtanis. 253,309 cards printed. That means that after 250K, the chromes start coming into play, and the opal fractor, not the opal fractor, what do they call it? Chrome opal something. The opals, opal chromes. So they're adding more parallels. I mean, you know, with 250,000, it's gonna be incredibly difficult to hit anything, but there are more. We didn't hit any chromes. I actually tried to buy a chrome of the Imanaga Yamamoto Showdown in Japan card. There was a green chrome. I bought it, and it was pretty heavily damaged by roller marks. Couldn't see in the photo, so I didn't keep it. But I would have loved to have a chrome to remember this season by. Game for the ages. We got auto relics. We got relics. We got IVs, I believe. Let's see what we got in here. Nope. Space in here. Check the numbers. Okay. SPs will show up in the numbering. Actually, I think there was an error and one of them didn't show up in the numbering. But usually SPs should start in the numbering. Or should show up in the numbering. So it's good to check, just in case. I'm flipping past them. Alright. Weird tape job. This is the 10-pack, and then there's 2 more 20 packs. So let's see what we got in here. I will also show the packing slips just to keep it on the up and up. Here is the slip for that one we just opened. No hits, as is tradition. All right, let's see what we got in our tenor. Anything interesting at all? Would love to see an Ohtani parallel on the back end of our Topps Now season. Nothing there. I don't know if this is the longest odds we've faced or not, what the math is, but we've faced some pretty long odds and gotten huge hits this year. It's been absolutely insane. And thanks everybody for joining us on this journey. It's been super fun seeing all the crazy stuff. Lots of autos. Relics, bunch of redemptions this year. Like, we did way better than I ever imagined we would, so I'm pretty happy with how it went. Not a lot of bumps and stuff along the way. We got everything smoothed out, and most people were happy. I didn't hear any fuss about it, so I think it was a success. I look forward to doing it again next year. Here's that 10-pack. We didn't get anything here. All right, another 20, and then we got one more 20, and I guess we'll roll for this Vlad and then move on. Here he is, the Phenom. Oh, nope, nothing doing. One more 20 pack. Please, please, please. Please, please, please. Please, please, please. Aim for the moon, and if you miss, you might land among the dead satellites. Hey, if those dead satellites are shiny, I'll take it. There's the other 20 pack we just opened. I'm folding it over because my shipping address is above there, above on that line. So the last one. For now, we do have several cards still on the way, including more Otani cards. Some delays, some weird delays. The mem stuff always takes longer. No. Struck out. All right, well. Very cool card nonetheless. Happy to have picked it up. Good memory. I love Topps now because it's just an encapsulation of what happened in the year, and that's, you know, one of the biggest moments. So I am happy to have it. All right, we got one parallel to look at on the old wheel. 891 Vladdy. Again, we got DMX, Tommy 40 on 2, Banana JK, and Borbo. Vlad Jr. out of 25. Let's see what we can do. Sleepy Panda will win this somehow. DMX, the roll god. There he is. DMX takes the Vladdy. Also the recipient of our my first Superfractor. A Korean pitcher I couldn't pronounce from Pro Debut. Super Auto. Last week. Just crazy. Alright, congrats to DMX. Winding down the Topps Now season for baseball. They have a lot of Topps Now products. They've just traditionally had baseball, moved into some Bowman U, WNBA now, Women's League Soccer, MLS Soccer, Wrestling. They got everything now, so anything you want, you can get. But we're going to stick with baseball for now. It's plenty of work. All right, here is our rip. 375. I pulled you a one-of-one Albies. Yeah, I don't. It wasn't a Superfractor though. I pulled a couple one-of-ones. I pulled a relic one-of-one. I pulled some inserts, stuff like that. But no Superfractors until now. So there's a look at the teams. Go Ham Fighters. That's what we're looking for. Me and 504 split these two. I'm getting Chrome. He's getting the Stadium Club stuff. So we'll see how it shakes out. All right. Start with that Stadium Club. Not super cool nonetheless, definitely. I need to update the Hit Hall of Fame, but we've got... I know Pierce hit a super. I think it was out of Bowman's Best, an old Bowman's Best or something. I can't remember who it was. Pierce got a super. I got a Julio one-of-one out of Stadium Club. A Chief Fantasy Officer, one-of-one Rainbow. Yeah, try to remember the other ones, but anyway, Stadium Club MPB. We're looking at 24 packs, 10 cards each. I believe US Stadium Club is 18 packs now? 16 packs, something like that. Done a few of these, so I'm just gonna pop through most of this. Not super fast, but a little faster than normal. Get those, see the pack. Okay, there we go. Love the Ham Fighters. Nick Turley on top of this stack here. Levon Moinello. Here's our first insert. It's Tyler Austin, Savage Sluggers for the Fighters. Or Bay Stars, sorry. I get confused. Bay Stars, Dragons. Lots of blue in MPB. And our first parallel is Yoshi, the manager for the Marines. Chiba-Lot Marines. Huge stamp on this one. Beautiful card, like it's immaculate. Manager card. Last year we were getting all kinds of manager cards. I think we got a to 15 in the manager card. Let's see. Started off with a Yoshi, not sure how to pronounce that. Marines going to Jules in the chat. Congrats. Oops, Okamoto. There's one guy we're looking for. And not much else. Another Savage Sluggers. This is Yumatongu for the Buffaloes. Oryx going to DMX. Alright, first 4 packs. 1 rainbow. Need to rip more of these, and I'm excited to see Finest. Love the MLB Finest, so MPB Finest is going to be awesome. I heard from Andrew, 1 auto per case is what it looks like, so should get an auto. More auto. We've gotten a couple autos, and I think they were all out of BBM, so no Topps autos. I might be wrong, but not a lot if we did get some. Our first unnumbered Tyler Nevin on the star. Who's that? Dragons? Lions. For the Lions. Lions going to me. Tyler Nevin. I like these stars parallels. I hope we get something like that in US, but not always in the cards. No pun intended. Alright, switching the light up. Let's see what we got here. Kanimaru. Kinsuke Kondo is a good one for Hawks. And another Savage Slutter, Jose Osuna. Getting a lot of non-Japanese here. And another rainbow. It's Miki. Hajime Miki, the manager for the Eagles. Another rainbow manager. Hopefully this isn't the manager box. Crisp cards though. I mean, these are just, they look like they're hand-packed. I'm normally Tigers, but I have a bartender who knows nothing about baseball, much less MPB, at my regular spot, who helped me with a back-end draft pick at one point, and now he always says, go Ham Fighters. Alright. Fighters is not a bad choice. They got a lot of good players. Shugamaki, they got Chusei Minami. There's Kozuno. Nice hitter for the Carp. Rookie. And Savage Sluggers to 99. Gregory Polanco, another non-Japanese, but this one actually parallel for the Marines. Gregory Polanco. Savage Sluggers green. Not a big fan of this insert, but rainbow inserts always look much better. Maki's base stars? My bad. It's the blue, man. It's the blue. It throws me off. Taisei. Still learning. I'm getting a little better. I like to know what I'm talking about. Oh, the Discord window. My bad. I always do that. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know how I didn't notice. I'm just watching the chat. All right. Thank you for telling me. Always tell me if something's wrong. Number in there. Well, I think fighters have a good pitcher. I don't remember. There's more than one good pick from the fighters. Manami is a MVP candidate, I think. That's my understanding. Got a blue parallel coming up. Jeter Downs. Oh, I don't remember seeing that one. Blue to 150. It's Shogu Sakakura. Shogu Sakakura, catcher for the Carp. Blue to 150. If my wife subscribed to the always tell me thought. Don't get me started. Alright, and we got the stadium shots. Nishikawa for the Lions. Cool one there. Lions going to me again. And Carp, I believe, is my other choice. So, getting some hits. Franmil. Alright. Just every time I open these, I'm just astounded at the quality. I just opened some Topps NBA blasters, and most of the cards are trash. So, appreciate the quality. Alright. Shinjo. Big boss. Wait, yeah. Shugo, there he is. Shugamaki base stars. You are not wrong. And for our other star, it is Munetaka Murakami. What a timely card. Beautiful rainbow stars. All right. I don't think we've got a U.S. import parallel yet until now. So, I will take it. Swallows going to 504 cards. That's you, Forrest? Let's continue on. Oh, there's a base Murakami as well. Nakano, Ito, different Ito. Kurabayashi, concentration. Ito, there's the Ito. Hiromi Ito, the other import we're talking about. I don't really know how this works, but just because they're posted doesn't mean they'll get signed. But it seems like if they're going to get posted, they will get signed. So they don't get posted very often. So I'm not going to say that with confidence. Ito Fighters for 504, another one for you. Congrats. see some more color in here. You're the degen that listens to old games. There's nothing wrong with that. If you have a team that has good old games, I think the Mariners have one good old game. But the World Series was amazing. Oh, the playoffs were amazing this year. I don't usually catch them, partly because the Mariners aren't usually in there, but also partly because it's, you know, not very interesting. But it seems like all the rounds were great. There is Haruto Nakagomi. Eagles. To 99. 15 of 99. Another one for 504. Forrest just cleaning up right now. All right. Nikita Moisev, rookie. Cool picture. And another stadium shot. This time it's Sakamoto for the Giants. Tokyo Dome. Giants are going to DMX. Sakamoto insert. That insert, I think out of all the inserts in this set, that's probably the one I would want in MLB. That one's cool. Go Matsumoto. And here's another concentration. It's Hiroto Takahashi for the Dragons. Dragons. Jules. Getting the insert. So, show up to the chat, get cards. That's how it works. Not really, but right now, sure. Another blue, Sho Nakata for the Dragons. That is a 100 of 150. Dragons also going to Jules. So let's see some low numbers. We got 2 rainbow, we got 2 green, we got 2 blue. There should be a pink in here. At least last year there was a pink in every box, I believe. Pink with rainbow foil. That blue is nice. I do like the solid backgrounds and the blue nameplates, colored nameplates. Design this year is good. Can't wait for MLB. Once we switch to Chrome, you're gonna crush. Between the two of us, we have a third of the teams. We will see. You'd be surprised. Alright. Love to hit something nice. I mean, who wouldn't? There's Chusei, Genda, and Kondo for the Hawks. Champions, I believe. That one's going to Drew Morg. I see the pink in there. Might be our last one. Let's see what else we can get. There's Akiyama, Shogo Akiyama. Ito, there's an Ito. Tsutsugo, Pirates legend. Another Chusei. And the pink is Shoichi Fudamata out of 75. Very cool rainbow nameplate. I like these. I don't usually like pink or purple or aqua. But these are kind of cool. Very bubblegum. Better than the quote-unquote golds, which just look like cloudy urine to me. But, you know, don't tell anybody I said that. I'm a big gold fan, so I want it to be gold. All right, that's Stadium Club. Futamata, that one's going to me actually. Carps. The Carps. Not what they're called. Alright. Baito. Alright, let's get into the Chrome hobby. Quick ones today. Ripping more on Friday. Friday, I believe I'm doing some update and pro debut. Just got everything sorted from the mega week last week. 9 boxes of pro debut. I think we did 3 jumbos and 4 hobbies or something like that of update. So, plenty of cards flying. Alright, here comes Chrome. Oops. Gotta look. Here comes Chrome. Go Ham Fighters. You tell your bartender that we say that now. Go Ham Fighters. Alright. What do we got in here? Just want to make sure got what we're supposed to get. 24 packs again. Good old MPB. I do also have some 2022 luxury to open, so that should have your Rokis and such. All the guys who are playing now: Iminaga, Yamamoto, etc. Excuse me. 2022, so it wouldn't have Seiya Suzuki. His rookie, MLB rookie, is 2022. Alright, let's see what we got. I mean, look at that card. It's just spotless. It's amazing. Oh, there's a little tiny bit right there. Okay. Oh, first one is going to be Rikima Ichijo for the Marines. Nice purple there. Rookie for Rikima Ichijo. Marines rookie for Jules. Another one for Jules. There you go. To 250. Alright, Tamura. Machino. Oh yeah, I forgot they have these 1990s. I'm sure these will be an update, so I'm a little less jealous. And now that I've seen that the update paper are foils, I'm pretty sure we'll see refractor-esque inserts in Chrome Update. There is a refractor. Kesamaru for the Tigers. Drew Moore getting that one. Got a blue coming up. Here he is. It is Trey Cabbage. Giants. Beautiful blue. No stats. Giants going to DMX. Is anybody we haven't called? Drew Morg, me and Forrest, Jules. Got most of this break. Alright. Hope you guys are still into this because I got a lot more boxes to open. Hirata refractor. I wouldn't mind taking some of those myself, though. Maybe we'll combo some finest in, and it'll get a little more popular. Maybe it's the draft format. I don't know. Do people get like choice paralysis because they don't know who to pick? Another Yamamoto. We got an Aqua here. It is Nakagami for the Eagles. Rookie to 199. Oh yeah, and I like this. The border is solid. I don't remember if MLB had this, but it's just like a toothpaste aqua, very bold aqua. I like a little bit more than the just regular refractors. There's an Ichijo again on the refractor. Green, Imai. Wow. So we're getting some nice stuff of all of the posted fellows here. That one's for me. It's Tatsuya Imai, 60 of 99. Oh, and we got a numbered 1990 Ryutaro Umeno out of 50 with the gold background for the Tigers. Drew Morg picking up the insert parallel. That's a nice one. Those are hard to come by in general. They don't release the odd sheets though, so you never really know. But that's a nice one. Eluris Montero, that's a carp. And a gold, Takeya Nakamura for the Lions. Beautiful, beautiful gold. I'll be going home with me. Technically not going home because I live here. So, get some of this stuff out of the way. Packs over here. Gold Nakamura. Very cool. And Nakagomi I'll put in the sleeve as well. I like the draft because I have teams I like picking, but the draft is fun too, especially for people who don't know much about the different teams. I've heard the opposite, where people just don't know what to pick, so they don't want to join, but it's like... You can look up in about 5 minutes what teams have good players. It's honestly not that difficult. Morishita for the carp. That one's another one. Another one for Wax Moronic. That guy taking some cards. The blue Morishita for the carp. Oh, the random? Yeah, I don't mind a random. Like, you know, if you know what you're doing, like an MLB, random can be fun if you just want to jump into something. But it's a little too gambling-y for what we like to do here. But every once in a while it's fun to do. Don't want to cover up Murakami there. Imai, Reno. Okay. What do we got here? We're about a little less than halfway through, and we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 main set parallels and 1 insert parallel. So we're already at 7. Hopefully the back end of this won't suck. But let's see. That is fair. I prefer draft myself. Yeah, I prefer draft too. I mean, in a way, in a way it's not any different from a random because you get a random spot, so you still don't know who you're gonna get. I keep knocking Nakagomi over. Let's move you over here, buddy. And then if you do, you know, you get a low spot, just pick a random team. You don't have to... If you really want it to be random, just pick a random team. If you don't know anything about it, then you don't know any better. So what's the difference? But, you know, to each their own. For MLB, definitely pick your team or random draft spots. Here we got Kinoshita, Rito Kinoshita for the Tigers. The rookie on the purple. Excuse me. Tigers going to Drew Morg. Another purple. Right in here. There we go. All right. Zawa. That's a cool big boss. And Kai. Takuya Kai for the Giants on the 1990 insert. And, oh, there's that. I forgot what these are called, but I think these are 1 per box, and they're very cool. I don't know if there's an actual game. If they're just trying to like imitate Perfect Game or something, or what is it called? Perfect Match? I can't remember. The actual card game. But this one's going to the fighters. This one's going to me. Drew Verhagen. NBG. I can't remember what they're called. I'll put it down here. Right. And Toku for the Hawks is a refractor. The purples are gorgeous. Yeah, I mean, like I said, purple's not really my thing, but I mean, all the chromes are beautiful. They're so much nicer. If Drew jumps on, I'm open all day for trades for Tigers. Check him in the channel. Tag him in the channel. He's there making claims. He can be there making trades. Fighters go to me in Chrome. Yes, that is correct. Alright, Ryo Shibata. Another purple. It's Hibiki Kato for base stars out of 250. I mean, this one is really nice. With the blue and the light blue, I mean, forget about it. Maybe I missed something? I don't see any fighters for Chrome. Anyway, base stars. 504. Forrest, that one's for you. For the Kato purple. See if I can not cover up the Murakami here. There we go. Losing space. I need to start farther back. Rookie mistake. Alright. Andres Machado for the Buffaloes. DMX getting that one. Go Bebe. Nice. And Yoshida. Seiya Yoshida for the Dragons. For Jules. Getting that refractor. Abe manager card. Miura manager card. And another power players. This is Nishikawa, the Lion. I believe that is for me. Not sure what's coming next. Is it Ginter? Something coming out on the 3rd. I can't remember if it's Ginter or what, but still no checklist for Ginter, which is bizarre to me. I have no idea why they wouldn't do that. Rookie mistake, I'd still draft you. Oh, that's so nice. You know what? To be fair, I've been doing this for a couple years now, and I make a mistake pretty much every time. So there's Moisev again, and here we have Kinoshita for the Tigers on the refractor. Tigers again for Drew. Fujishima for the Dragons. Jules getting that 1990. Fujita, and oh, we got a green shimmer. Green shimmer, I guess it is. It's Hiyu Motoyama, and it is just mesmerizing. I mean, look at that. It's like a crazy star field behind it. It's like 3D. Sheesh. Another one for the Breaker. I don't think I got any teams that I am interested in, so if you're interested in a Lion stuff, let me know. What am I gonna do here? Guess we all know Murakami's in here. Motoyama to 99. Green. What is that? Will we call that a shimmer? Another aqua here. It is Nishikawa. Ryoma Nishikawa for Oryx. DMX taking that one. The Buffs taking the aqua. almost done, so I'm just going to put that one down. Shinogi, rookie for the Bay Stars. Let's see, one more thing. Let's do one more. What do we got? One more. There's a power players. Tyler Austin. Another Tyler for the Bay Stars, and that will take us out. So, look at the bounty before you. Rainbow foils. Yes. Do a little review here. So I mean, it goes without saying, but it's really cool to open stuff that has a lot to offer. So, especially Chrome. So I'm excited to see what's in Finest. Here we go. We got that Murakami star pattern unnumbered for the Swallows going to 504. Tyler Nevin. Rainbows, Yoshi manager card and Miki manager card. Two rainbow managers there. Blue, Shogo Sakakura and Sho Nakata on the blue to 150. And to 99, Nakagomi and the Savage Sluggers Gregory Polanco. Parallel on the insert, and the Futamata out of 75 pink. That's as low as it goes, but we did get the Murakami, so very nice. And 2 chrome. That's all hits. Ichijo and Kinoshita, purple to 250. Oh, and Kato, 4 base stars. The Aqua, Nishikawa and Nakagomi to 199. Morishita, is it the same one? Morishita? Kinoshita. Morishita and Trey Cabbage to 150 on the blue. 99, we got that Imai, very cool green Imai, and Motoyama on this super trippy green shimmer. Then we got Nakamura gold for the Lions, and Ryotaro Umeno, catcher for the Tigers. So that'll wrap that one up. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you got something you like. And if you didn't, hopefully next time. Got a lot more product to open, so there'll be a lot more chances. I think we do this about once a month or something like that, but plenty to come. Thanks for hanging out with me, and have a good rest of your Wednesday. I will see you on Friday for more update and pro debut. Check the schedule. We have, I believe Lane is ripping Bowman tonight, 2021 Bowman. And then we have, let's see, I think David, aka Chi-Town Cubs, is ripping on Thursday. Yes, he's ripping 2 update jumbos for YBRB 378 on Thursday, 5:30 Pacific. And I will run Friday. So, should take us